Ladies and gentlemen, we back for some more Fate. You know what I'm saying? No, I've done I've done my fair share of Fate reactions on the channel, and there's been a lot of people giving me watch orders and shit like that. So I asked for them as well, and a lot of people give a lot of different opinions. But the most common thing I've seen was Fate Zero or what was it? Fate Zero? I don't something Fate. I think it's Fate Zero, right? And then after Unlimited Blade Works, or the other way around. That's like one of the most common things I've seen. Like it was Stay Night as well, but like most of y'all say it's not necessary, right? So not necessarily to clarify, I just want to see what Otaku Den is talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'm just gonna watch. I think I'm gonna start with Unlimited Blade Works. And then I'm gonna do this Fate Zero. I think I'm gonna do that, and then after that I'll watch the Heaven's Feels movies. I think they were. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna start watching that soon, so stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we back for some more Fate. Fate series watch order in 5 minutes by my boy Otaku Den. So we gonna see what it's about. I'm gonna be dropping a lot more Fate related videos. You know what I'm saying, on the channel. So if you here for that, make sure to subscribe, you feel me? Subscribe, you feel me? Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm not gonna hold y'all off too long. I don't have a shirt on because it's hot as fuck. I'm sweating like shit. I'm dying. But even though I'm dying, I'm still gonna get this video out for y'all. So without further ado, let's go.
The reason why Fate has a subheading called Stay Night is because the story is so good you can basically binge watch it the whole night. But while you're watching it, you'll get a lot of different questions. The biggest question is, where the hell do I start watching all this? So in order to solve the issue, here is the perfect watch order to start the series. Ready?
Perfect.
Let's go.
Interesting.
Since the Heaven's Feel movie trilogy came to a successful harem conclusion, let's see how you should get started on the main Fate storyline. First, start watching Fate Zero. Fate Zero tells the story of the Fourth Holy Grail War, where 7 masters fought amongst each other for a Holy Grail. Each master got a servant, and all of them want the Holy Grail. This story is written by the same guy who wrote Psycho-Pass, so expect a lot of philosophical concepts, plus a tragic ending. Now that the prequel is done, let's move on to the original trilogy. This is the trilogy based on the original Fate Stay Night visual novel, and faithfully adapts the source material.
All right, was a game.
Yeah, faithfully. So the trilogy is based.
They be doing a lot of fucking in there, huh?
Saber, who is a reincarnated version of King Arthur. The first storyline follows her journey, and she basically becomes the main heroine. If you want to know what the romance looks like, it basically goes into something like this.
I was a boy in my past life.
Nobody cares. I'm unsheathing my Excalibur.
Next, we have the second route, the Unlimited
that's
Blade Works
crazy.
route. This
I'm
route
not
has
gonna
been
lie, that's
adapted
insane.
by Studio Dean as a movie and by Studio Ufotable as a 26-episode long TV series. The difference is that in the Studio Dean version, you've got animation with 3 frames per second, and in the Ufotable version, you've got animation so great you can basically hear animators crying in the distance. It's beautiful. The Ufotable version
looks
also
beautiful.
gave Shiro more character development and made him look like a strong male character rather
Okay,
than
so
someone
Fate
who
Zero
says,
first,
"People die when they get killed."
then
In this
Unlimited
route,
Blade
the heroine
Workers.
is a blushing tsundere
People
called
die
Rin,
if
and
they
even
are
though at
killed.
first she is prideful and all that,
Jesus.
later she calms down enough to show Shiro some dolphins. The final route, collectively known
What?
as Heaven's Feel, is adapted into 3 movies: Presage Flower, Lost Butterfly,
Presage
and Spring
Flower,
Song. Here
Lost
the main
Butterfly,
heroine is
Spring
Sakura,
Song.
but Rin sometimes gets
Okay,
the
those are the
spotlight as well.
movies.
This is also considered to be the darker route of the franchise and explores the mystery behind the Grail Wars
Oh,
and the
shit,
mysterious
my
Alien
man's got-
servant.
oh
Once
my
again,
God,
it
what
is
the fuck?
animated
How's it
by
still
Ufotable,
moving?
which means it has the production quality.
I seen that fight right there.
Oh, good. I love
think.
it. That concludes the main trilogy. If you still want to see more of these characters, then you can play the visual novel called Fate Hollow Ataraxia, which means more sabers, more harems, and
I do
Emily
need to
living
start
inside a
playing
house
those
filled
games.
with
I'm not
6
gonna
women.
lie.
So is it all good with the main trilogy? Nope. Also make sure to watch this side story named Fate, The Case Files of Lord El
Case
Melioe
Files of
II,
Lord-
which revolves around
what?
Waver Velvet, who, if you forgot, is this guy and his adventures after the Fourth Grail War. If you have completed all of that, then it is time to visit the spin-offs and alternate universes.
Right,
Personally, I think
spin-offs.
the best spin-off to start would be
Okay, wait. So we had Fate Zero first, right? If I'd seen that right. Fate Zero comes first, then Unlimited Blade Works, then the movies. Then we start getting into Apricry. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. I just say Apricry, whatever the fuck, right? Okay, so that seems like a cool that seems cool. That's what most of y'all recommended anyways, right? Or like the other way around, something like that. Then we have the spin-offs. Start with Apocrypha.
It has the same battle
Apocrypha.
royale theme,
Ah,
but
there
two
we
main
go.
factions named Red and Black. So if Fate Stay Night was like that individual assignment you get at school, Fate Apocrypha is like group work with all your friends. And as we all know, those don't end well. Soon,
I was about to say, those do not go well, bro.
You've got a new serving class, more dragons, overpowered fights, Karna being best boy, and all ending in this climactic conclusion. After Fate Apocrypha, the next closest thing to a battle royale would be Fate Grand
Battle
Order. This
Royale.
series is adapted by the famous mobile
Grand
game,
Order,
and we have a master
right.
and servant traveling to various time periods in human history to correct the events and set the timeline in order, so the future can be saved. Yup, it's
Time
Avengers
traveling.
Endgame, but
Okay.
with more servants, more battle royales, and more awesome fights, which is awesome. You can start by watching the Grand Order movie and then watch Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia, or you can watch the movie, play the game to understand the story.
Okay, so
and then
Grand
watch
First
Absolute
Order
Demonic
and then
Front
the Babylonia.
You can choose the second
I'm
option.
gonna
at
keep
time,
this-
But if you want to save time, then the first option is much better.
I'm gonna
Next,
keep
we
this
have Fate
video
Plus
in
Magnolia,
the-
which is a series happening in an alternative universe
in
where
the
the Grail
drafts.
War is replaced by magical wands, and the masters turn out to be cute girls. Ilya is the main character of the story.
okay,
and
this is
time
where the
Lynn
little
and her
girls
wife
come into
Olivia
play.
Act like 10-year-old rebellious teenagers rather than acting like main characters. This series has 3 seasons, and OVA plus a movie. First watch the 3
It looks
seasons
cool,
in
though.
order, then watch the movie, and
I'll
finally
watch
get
this
to
too,
the
but
game.
after I
Now,
watch all
that
the
is
other
done,
stuff.
don't forget about Fate Extra Last Encore. This, I believe, is the weakest among Nasu's works because it felt dragged and boring compared to the other Fate series.
Really?
No
I mean, the
offense, because
openings
you
were
got
hot.
Emperor Nero, who is an active and energetic saber who has
The
a
openings were
tendency
hot.
to say ooh-woo. So, is the
Oh,
Fate series
God.
done? Nope. We've got 2 other extra series. This takes a comedic spin on the original Fate series.
right,
and
these.
happens in an alternative
I seen the
universe.
openings
One
to
is the
these as
famous
well.
parody known as Carnival Phantasm, where
I
all
really
characters
wanna
from the
watch that
Typhoon
too.
universe
Like, this
are
looks
thrown into
fun
this
to
parallel
look at.
universe, where they have to take part in different Grail Wars, which all end
One second.
up killing Lancer. Poor bastard. The second series is less
Wait,
comedic
they
and
killed
takes more of a
Lancer?
slice of
Wait,
life.
what?
All
Go
end
back.
up killing Lancer. Poor
All
bastard.
end
The
up
second
killing
series
Lancer?
is
Who the
less
fuck is
comedic and
Paul?
takes more of a slice of life approach. It's none other than today's menu for Emiya Family. The basic plot for each episode is some event happens, it triggers Shiro to cook a delicious meal, then we get an animated sequence of delicious food making that is enough to make Randy
Food
Gordon
Wars?
jealous, and finally everyone eats it. Simple. But if you
Okay,
want to
so
see
we
the
got
faces of your old characters and
Fate
see
Food
them smile
Wars.
and cry, then this
That
is
sounds
a
pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Nope, you thought we were done. We're not done. Lastly, we have Fate Prototype. This 12-minute
Prototype.
animated short is what Nasu originally planned the Fate visual novel to be, so he kept this at the end. His first draft of the visual novel had Saber as a man and the main protagonist as a girl with glasses. But after a fellow artist told him
Okay.
to switch genders of Saber and the main character, Nasu threw away this idea and created Shiro, Emiya, and Saber as we see now. The
Of
original
course.
idea was later animated into Fate Prototype and released along with Carnival Phantasm.
That's why it's
So if you
called
wanted to
Prototype.
dive deep
Oh,
into
what
some
the fuck?
artistic
She was holding a
interpretations
big
and
piece
see
of
how
meat.
the original Fate series looked like, go take a look at Fate Prototype. And that, I think, would be enough to keep
Damn,
you
he
surprised.
really did that at 5. He had a whole timer down there. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so I think I got it now. So we got Fate Zero, number 1. Unlimited Blade Works. I mean, that's pretty much... and then the movies, of course. And then after that, you get, like, the spin-offs, like Grand Order and, you know, shit like that. And, like, Apocrypha, or... I think I said that right. So, okay. That's cool. Well, I guess I'll start with Fate Zero then. I think so, yeah. So, I mean, I'm gonna be reacting to that soon on the channel, so stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to subscribe so when I drop that, you'll be there. You feel me? I also want to start dropping some Fate Grand Order gameplay on the channel. I mean, I just started out, so like I'm not too good at the game. But if y'all want to like give me some tips and tricks and shit like that, then you know, so y'all all free to come and look at me play and, you know, give me all those tips or whatever. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's hot as fuck, so I really need to go. Y'all have a good one though. I love y'all, man. Peace out.